All right. Hey everyone, appreciate you all being here at USA Crypto Group for this AMS session. Today we have a project called Elon Musk with a hat. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome McGuffin from the team. Pleasure to have you here, brother. If you can start out introducing yourself, talking about your team, and just give us a bit of insight into your background experience.
Sure. I'm Serge McGuffin, and I started this project some time ago before it was Elon Musk Wif hat, but that's what we're focused on today. So the background is I started back when COVID was really hitting high, and I was already investing in Doge and Bitcoin and a bunch of other memes and things, and I rode that up pretty good. I made some good money, bought my office complex with it, bought my house with it, and thought, well, I got a lot of free time on my hands now with COVID, so I might as well research this and see if I can do it. Figured if they can do it, so can I. And started seeing all these crazy things going on that were not legit. I was like, wow, if these guys can do it and not be legit, I can do it and be legit. So I started digging around and figuring out how to create my own tokens and how to write code and a bunch of other stuff. And then Solana became the big thing for meme coins. I'm fast forwarding over a 4-year period over a lot of work and research. And so Solana started taking off of meme coins, and I had not actually even experienced Solana, to be honest. It was minimal. It was like just on my radar. So the once Solana became the thing for memes, I was like, well, let me get into that. And that leads us up to Pinksale just in time to say that they were launched on Solana Network, which allowed me to reposition the token. It was originally going to be on the BSC network, to reposition the token to Solana, just because the memes are going crazy there. And I thought, well, that's a good way to go with this narrative, is to pop on there. And Pinksale does a good job with kind of leading and supporting. So we went that direction. And in fact, in just the time that we've had this on Pinksale, I think we started 2 weeks ago, they've already added new features. And one of the handicaps of being in the beta test is that there's a lot of features that aren't there yet. So trying to figure it out, and there we are. Sorry, I got my partner is messaging me on the other thing, trying to get me to check something, which I can't do right now. So pardon the distraction. What was the rest of your question?
That's it. Just a bit of background to your history and your experience in the crypto space. But yeah, no, I think it's the narrative is crazy. I mean, if you look at Solana right now, everything with a hat is blowing up. I bought a little bit of ship with the hat, that actually that went up to 50 million. But actually, to my surprise, that there has not been a Elon Musk. So I think you may be onto something here.
Yeah, obviously Elon's in the news everywhere, every day, and everything he touches is goes on fire. And I was working on a different project actually, and thought, because the other project is a lot more serious, meant for some true utility. And it's been a stressful few years actually with just all the stuff I've been trying to put together with my team. And I want to do something fun. So I was just sitting here kind of brainstorming and chatting with my team, and we're going, okay, who's in the news? Who's in the news all the time? Elon's in the news all the time. So I was like, okay, let's talk about what we can call this thing that's kind of catchy, that kind of rolls off the tongue and makes it easy to remember. And that's why it's EMWif. It's Elon Musk Wif hat. And that rolls off pretty good. EMWif. We can, I want some EMWif. Yeah, let's do that. And just had a good time with it. This one's been a lot of fun. There's some stress involved too, because it's the nature of the business. But the project is a lot of fun, and hopefully the listeners get a chance to go check out our website, which is posted here in your link. It's EMWifHat.online. Go check it out. There's some cool, fun stuff in there. In fact, I'm in California, so I was, if you were in your group last night, I was in the group till 5 in the morning, just super excited. I thought, well, in fact, I commented to somebody, I need to take a nap before I have my AMA and get some coffee. So during that time, my brother Hussein, who I think is in the group here, added more stuff to it, which I haven't even seen yet because I took a 4-hour nap before the AMA, and so I'm excited to look at the website myself. 'Cause I haven't even seen the stuff he had updated overnight while I was sleeping. So it's a good fun time.
Yeah, it's the website. So I'm not sure if Hussein did that, but man, I love the
Yeah,
website. I
he
was
did it.
actually he did it. Wow.
He did
I gotta
every bit
say,
of it and all the graphics too, and everything on that site you see he created, and the
oh man,
graphics and the videos, and make sure you go check out the Fun Zone. Click that Fun
the
Zone
fun
tab
zone.
and make sure you watch those videos. They're amazing.
Yes, I was actually at the fun zone. Actually, very well put together. I gotta say, probably one of the best meme website I've seen in a while. Very well put together. So I can see that he has a intensive background in web development because it screams meme is fun, and
Yeah,
that's what you
exactly.
will expect with a meme coin like this. I love the website. I may have to hit up Hossein for websites after this.
He's right there.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I encourage everyone to come take a look at the website. Very well put together.
We're planning to do a giveaway during this conversation. So if you haven't been to the website, you can't win.
There you go. And he has a tractor, so you guys better go check it out. I'm joking on that. That's not true. But no, it's a man. I'm actually looking at it right now. Actually, man, I love the website. Yeah, very, very detailed. Everything is strategic. So you can tell that he has a lot of experience in building websites. Because I've built a few websites myself, but nowadays like you have Wix and all that. It's very easy to put together. But putting something like this together, you have to literally know what you're doing, like coding. You have to know what the hell you're doing. You cannot just like copy and paste. And I can tell that's everything is like the placement of everything is very
Yeah,
strategic.
it's super
Yeah.
clean, and there's every day he's updating some things. He put the bones to it, and the whole idea was, and that's not my skill, building websites. And so my brother Hussein has said, we may need to hire somebody for that. No, he goes, I have that. Well, you do? He says, oh yeah, I'll have it ready for you tomorrow. And
Yeah,
tomorrow for me is I'm here in California, so it's daytime here, but tomorrow for him is night. So other side of the world. And
yeah, when you build a website, right? When there's so many shit on the website, it's hard to make it clean. And somehow
yeah,
somehow he makes it really clean, like with all this stuff on there. So
and most of
yeah.
those tabs are clickable.
Oh, really?
It has lots of fun stuff, especially in the fun zone. You got to watch those videos. I mean, it's really screaming, "Hey, this is a fun place to be. It's a fun meme." I played it for my family last night, and they're on the floor. It's too crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I was actually checking that fun zone too. But yeah, no, guys, check out the website. Very clean website. Actually, it's very well put together. It's very important because when you actually build a project, even with the meme token, right? You want to come up professional, right? That reflects you, as the project owner, but also the commitment to the project as well, right? So I always like to look at a project that has a great website, and this is it. This is actually, I love it, man. I love it. So great job on build this website,
So
Hussein. Sounds good, brother. So let's talk about let's talk about the narrative. I mean, I kind of touched on that a bit earlier. DogWifHat, when I first heard of it around 20 million, and now it's at 1.2 billion, guys, 1.2 billion.
yeah.
And it's the funniest thing ever. I mean, it's freaking funny as hell. And so this is inspired by that narrative, Elon Musk with a hat, and like Serge said there, Elon's is everywhere, right? I mean, the guy, I don't know how he does it, but he does a lot, and he still finds time to do Twitters and making memes and all that. I don't know how the guy does it. But yeah, I think this narrative is strong, and I think it's actually picking Elon. I think it's a great character to have this, and the way that you guys did your graphic, you know, all these hats on him, it's funny as hell. It's actually really funny.
Yeah, we keep trying to poke the bear and see if he'll respond to something. It may be a far stretch, but if he sees enough funny stuff, maybe one day he'll just say hi. You know, any words of wisdom are good words from Elon, even if he says no.
Right, right. And he wouldn't have a problem with that. He wouldn't have a problem with that. And I remember anything that Elon's, back then, right? He would see like a funny meme coin or a funny project, and he would just mention it. And next thing you know, the project shoots up like 10x,
Yeah.
like immediate.
Yep. Well, as we scroll through social media, I keep looking for what we can grab, and so I grabbed Hussein on chat one night. I said, "Hey, I see this post from Elon from a couple of years ago saying he's going to add rocket thrusters to his Roadster, and he's going to make a flying car out of his Tesla." And I was like, "Hey, could you put that together?" He goes, "Yeah, give me an hour." And all of a sudden, you can see it in the page. It's the bottom of the fun zone. He says, "Give me an hour." He shows me back this picture of Elon sitting in a Tesla with rocket thrusters flying over Mars. And I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah, the fun zone, very well put together. The picture of him with the Doxxed, that's actually very classic. And I think, so I'm not sure actually, there was a picture of Doge, the guy that created Doge. I forget, I can't think of his name right now. But there's a picture of that, like similar to that, that was going around on the internet. So I'm not sure that's where that inspiration came from. But yeah, no, it's a cool picture. Him with the two dogs, and the dogs both have the. Oh, that's like a cat right there, isn't it? I thought it
Yeah,
was
it's Choo
two
Choo.
dogs. Choo Choo.
Choo Choo.
Yeah. Yep. And DogWifHat. I love that reference. DogWifHat. Give credit where it's due, right? The DogWifHat that started everything.
Yeah, the tag on that is the boss is here.
I love it, man. I love it. Is it you guys' first meme token?
Yes. We've played with stuff that we didn't do anything with, just kind of kicking around and seeing how it feels. We have a backlog of stuff we haven't gotten to because we're like, this is the one to go with right now. We're going to do this. It'll be a good, fun thing. It should be able to take off and make a name in the community and make sure that people know we're serious when we're serious about being funny.
Yeah, I love it. I was, on the last AMA, right? So we were actually shy away from meme tokens. But like I said, it's all about the sentiment of the majority of the people now, right? Now it's part of the culture. You cannot deny that. So now we embrace meme tokens, even though I always invest in meme token, but I love memes. It's funny, right? And to me, memes is like it helps with adoption, right? So you have a lot of people coming to the crypto space. They're not gonna know what the hell MetaMask is and all this.
Yeah, exactly.
I was at the bank and I was talking to this the person at the bank, and she doesn't know nothing, but she heard of Shiba Inu. She's probably like around 50 something. She knows nothing about crypto, but she heard of Shiba Inu. So I think memes is great for adoptions, and I think Elon recognizes that, and that's why he's been pushing memes a lot, right? What's that statement that he says? Like, if you own memes, you own the world, some shit like that. Yeah, I think it's true.
Well, I got to tell you, when back during COVID, when I was just first digging into the stuff, I had no interest in doing meme coins. I was like, everybody's doing these memes. It's silly. It's useless. And I mean, I was invested in Doge. Don't get me wrong. I bought Doge when it was 4 cents and sold it when it got to about 69. And I bought my 68, whatever cap was. I used that money to buy my house. So don't get me wrong. I was investing. I just wasn't planning to make one. I wanted to be serious and say, here's some serious tokens with utility. And so I started developing that. And I realized, I mean, it's a lot of work, but this is fun. And I like fun things. So I've got a couple other meme type things that'll come up here soon, especially in the United States, because we're doing presidential elections here. And so our the next project here, after we get this into Dex, we'll talk about the other thing.
Definitely. Let us know as well. It's
Oh, we
awesome that
will.
you, yeah, it's awesome that you're from California as well. We started this group out with just a bunch of friends from the United States and just looking for great projects to invest in and research and just having a great time. And ultimately, the group just grew, right? Like internationally. And so here we are doing AMAs. I remember the first time when we got a DM, a developer wanted to pay us for an AMA or pin post. I was like, what? You can actually make money. We actually make money off this. So yeah, no. So the guys that with us right now, man, we have been together since day one. It's been around for 3 years, and
Nice.
been having been having a great time doing it. And so seeing a project like this, man, I love it because usually we do a lot of technical projects, right? And I have to read like 30-page freaking white paper, 40 sometimes. So I love this one.
Yeah, they're not fun. 30 pages of white paper is not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun, and I read all of them, and yeah, I love reading too. But this is awesome. But let's talk about your pre-sale, brother. So right now it's over Pinksale, and like you said, Pinksale. I love how they adapt so fast, right? And they recognize how
Oh yeah,
powerful
they're on the
Solana
move.
is. Yeah, they're always on the move, and like you said, always improvement. Right now it's in the beta testing, but you can literally create a contract over there as well. And like you mentioned, I saw you some reply to some of the people in the chat room there. They don't have the capability to lock tokens like you would do with the BNB or ETH yet, so that's why you have a lot of unlocked tokens when you
Right.
look at the pre-sale. Let's speak on that a little bit so that way the community understands.
So and part of being in the beta test is that we don't know always what's going to be available. And factoring, I think I mentioned this in the chat, but just in the time we've had this token on Pinksale, they've added more stuff. Like when we put this on there, you couldn't make a contract inside the Pinksale for Solana. It wasn't available. So we actually hired a developer to create the token for us because I'm not familiar with Solana token creation. I am now, but at the beginning I wasn't. And so we hired a developer who actually made a critical mistake in the token, and it was technically still passed audit. And we actually scuttled the whole thing. We killed that token, started from scratch to make sure it was 100% no flaws. And once you disavow things, you can't change it anymore. So we were stuck with the mistake, and we're going, we can't handle the mistake. And even though it passes audit, it's technically a safe token. We weren't happy with the mistake. So I was like, okay, let's throw that one away. We'll start over. And so we hired another developer to create the new token for us exactly the way we wanted it to be. When you use token creation tools, you can't really customize very much. You can a little bit, but not so much. And then I see yesterday, day before, oh, look, we can create tokens within the Pinksale now for Solana too. Like, well, I wish I knew that a week ago, but we didn't. So here we are.
It's very nice. And I love that. Actually, I have not seen you guys utilize Facebook and Instagram as well. So I'm actually looking at your pre-sale page right now, which you don't see that very often. So you guys are utilizing Facebook and Instagram as well.
And Twitter. Well, X, of course.
X, yeah. I'm still
Can't do an Elon token without being on X.
Yeah, so that's actually really cool. So I guess the game plan is just to spit out a lot of memes. Is that what it is? Like for on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah, we have, and again, all this stuff has been created by Hussein. We have a backlog of different Elon memes with EMWifHat memes, and we spit them out every day. And we even have trying to think which other socials we're on all of them. Some of them go really well. Some of them are like, just not the thing. Like TikTok, having a hard time getting traction on TikTok. So if you guys have TikTok channels, come get us and help us get some traction there. But yeah, we pump out memes every day and just see which ones people grab. And the one with that you mentioned earlier, where he's walking the dog and the cat, that got some pretty good traction. It started being picked up by other with hat promotions, and so we kind of leaned on that one quite a bit because it was already getting some movement.
I see. Yeah, I love that fact that you guys are not greedy. I mean, looks like your soft caps is only 25 and the hard caps only 100 so, guys.
Yeah,
So
we're
that's
keeping it real low and easy to get into.
yeah, that's actually really awesome that you have a hard cap of 100 so only. Yeah,
So
so that's
I want
actually
to. Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead, brother.
I want to address that a little bit too, because obviously the space is full of scams and rug pulls and things, and you got to address that big old elephant in the room. And the way we've positioned this, it's not even possible to do a rug pull. If you've ever started a project, you know how much it costs to do all the marketing, to pay for the promotions and the listings and the security and the audit, and we've got full KYC and audits. All that stuff costs money, and the marketing costs money, and everything costs money. So when you look at our hard cap, most of anything that doesn't go into liquidity covers just what our expenses were, and that money will go back into marketing anyway. So we really put it as a break even, that everything that 51% will go into liquidity. It'll be locked, and the rest goes back into marketing. So we can go for the next round in the DEX, and the shift to the DEX will be the big maker for us.
This is gonna fly out so fast, guys. I mean, 100 so only. Yeah, so as if you guys actually analyze that, the team is not greedy at all. They're not here to have a hard cap and they just take the money and do whatever the hell they want to do behind the scene, right? And just fund the LP 51%. And usually that's what developers do, right? So that's when you have a big hard cap. Some people raise $1 million. What the hell you need $1 million for, right? That's for the team. So here you're looking at 100 sold. What is that equivalent to? Like on this price, it's like what, 13, 15,000? Is that what it is?
Yep. Well, depending on what the price of Sol is right now.
Right.
When we set it up, Sol was about $100.
Yeah, so that's crazy, guys. I mean, I love that, brother. I mean, I love that. You guys are not greedy. You guys just want to create a fun project. That's it.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. And it looks like LP is 51%. So even how small they're trying to raise, half of that is going to the LP. Is this manual listing, or is this like automatically done through Pinksale?
So here's the cool thing about Pinksale. When we started this, it was manual listing, and during that time, it's only been 2 weeks. During that time, they added the automatic listing. So we also scuttled the original strategy of doing a manual listing because we didn't want to do that. We wanted to make sure that people knew where the money was going, right? So we get a message from Pinksale saying, "Hey, we have this available," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's do that right now." And so that's we did a whole new contract to get rid of the error in the contract. We got rid of the old Pinksale, which we did pretty seamlessly, I feel like, because the first Pinksale was there, and then we just scooted in the new one and just pushed out the old one with the updates, so that it didn't, we didn't have to do like a big, cancellation and people get confused about what's going on with it. It's like, it's been there, it's still there. Okay, we added a new contract. Obviously, we have the new contract to report, but all the rest of the details are the same, except that we were able to add the automatic listing, and that's going to go to Radium.
Nice, very nice. So that just ensure another security measure when it's being, when listing is automatic, right? So that's really awesome. So Radium is a kind of like Uniswap or Pancake Swap. If you guys not heard of it, I use that almost every single day. And the wallet I use is Phantom as well. I love Phantom. So that's how I get myself into the Solana blockchain. So Phantom, I'll tell you what, we're gonna actually post that as well. So that way, the community, if you guys have not been into the Solana blockchain, you guys know how to utilize that. But yeah, 51%.
Hey, would you do me a favor when you're doing that? There's a really good really well done scam site out there for Radium. So, kind of make sure the community knows where to go for sure, because the scam site will attack your wallet. And so you want to make sure you're at the right spot and the right place. It took me I spent full 2 days trying to vet out this site, see if it was legit. Turns out it wasn't. And I'm really happy. I'm super careful. Found out that it was very well done scam site that tries to attack your wallet. So make sure you get the right Radium site.
I'll verify, double check. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Be very careful out there. 100%.
So I did promise a contest in the chat. Do you mind if I throw that out real quick?
Yes.
So I've got actually three different parts of a contest I'd like to do, but we'll just do the first one now. So everything we do is with purpose. If you notice different things about our posts, and there's things that just seem weird, it's on purpose. So the first contest will be, tell me what and don't post in the group, because otherwise everybody else will know too. Break the number code for me. There's a number code. Break it for me and tell me what it is. And you can find that in our Pinksale.
On the Pinksale, okay.
Yep.
And what is that specifically? When you say break the number code, where is that specifically on the Pinksale listing?
If you look at the Pinksale, you'll see numbers. So Pinksale. You see the number of tokens. You see the time. You see the all different numbers there. They're with purpose. So I want somebody to break the code for me. Any one of the number codes we posted, break it for me, and they can send me a DM telling me what they think the code is. I'll send them $100 worth of EMWif.
Okay, so you're talking about the code, like as far as like the pre-sale tokens and the LP things like that. Is that what you mean?
I don't want to give away too much.
I'm actually kind of confused myself when you say break the number code. Like I'm kind of confused. Like I'm actually trying to understand what.
So check out the sale rate and the times. I gave you a big hint. Check out the sale rate and the times. Tell me what those codes mean.
Oh, okay. So what the codes mean? Okay, so the sale rate. Hey, I may have to. I'm gonna have to win this contest here.
I'll tell you. I fed it into Chat GPT and to see if it could be solved quickly on chat. And Chat GPT says I'm unable to solve this code.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, I see a lot of 69. So you got to reference that to something. That's what I see. A lot of 69 there. The tokens is 69. Liquidity is 33. Let's see here. Pre-sale is 69. Listing is 69. I don't know.
Well, somebody who's super smart will figure it out. I'm sure that's going to be you. So, hey, I wanted to also address, make sure we don't forget. So, in the chat, it was asked, we have a lot of tokens are unlocked right now, which is just the way things are. Meme coins, they're meant to have a lot because you can buy a lot and so on. But yeah, we have a burn scheduled, and the burn is scheduled in our website. You can go to our website and see when the burn is scheduled. And if you can DM me and tell me when the burn is scheduled, I'll send you $100 worth of EMWif.
Have it, guys. So you guys do have a burn schedule. That's awesome.
We've already scheduled our first burn, and it's important.
That's really awesome, guys. So ultimately, they're reducing the total supply. So what that means is that if they continues to burn the total supply, right, it reduces the token. Or you guys like burn in. So that's sent into the dead wallet pretty much, right?
Yep. Send it to the ether.
Yep. So that's awesome. Yeah, and okay, so when is the actual launch date?
Tomorrow. Well, it depends on where you are in the world, but it's based on UTC time. So if you look on our Pinksale page, you can see UTC and then figure out your time zone. Like we're in California, we're UTC -8, so we're behind everybody else.
I'm talking about the actual launch of the project.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 week after. So the pre-sale will go for a week and immediately goes to DEX.
It's not gonna last for a week. I can tell you right now. With the small amount of sold, it's not gonna go for a week. But that's good that you guys are taking time to prepare for the launch.
Yeah.
So that's great. So 25 guys, 25 soft cap sold. Come on, I mean, you guys are gonna reach down like freaking like I don't know a few minutes, I think. So no matter what
Oh,
the
we
project
also
will,
we also set the buy-in super low to 0.25. That it's accessible to just about anybody. Yeah, if you skip a dinner night out, you can afford to buy at least a little bit. We were on the in the group yesterday actually listening to your I forget the name, the female dog token, and his comment was really rang true that you don't have to sell your house for this thing. Just buy $100 worth, buy two, something that's very affordable, and then just sit on it. Don't stress over it. Just enjoy it. It's supposed to be fun.
and be part of the community. It seems,
Yeah.
and you get the KYC and audit it as well, right? So that's really awesome that you guys actually KYC and audit it.
We did those twice because we had to change the token to correct the error. So we've done it twice actually.
So you had to show your face 2 times, huh?
Did a late night video, 3 in the morning with the folks overseas. I don't know if people know what on a really good KYC, we do a video recording. They check your ID, make sure you are who you say you are. They ask you a ton of questions. They verify that you actually control the token, that you control the assets, that you can show them that you have access to all the social medias and everything. It's pretty in depth.
Yeah, very in depth when you do KYC. Now let's talk about your tokenomics. Anything that the community you want to talk to the community about as far as like you're talking about the burn. So Solana, there are no taxes over Solana, correct?
Right. There's no tax. The tokenomics are super simple, really, because the intent is to burn probably half of the tokens. We're not going to do it all at once. We obviously want to graduate that. But we'll kind of see how. Right now, we still have control of the tokens. Eventually, we'll lock everything down. It's a little harder to lock things with Solana. I think that was a question that was asked in the group too. Solana's a little harder to lock things just because the system is different. But I am talking with a group that is developing a locker that will lock Solana tokens for you. And if someone knows of something that system already, please let me know so I can do it faster. Again, we created a lot of tokens on purpose so we can burn some, we can give some away, we can airdrop. And part of the thing here is if you send me a message with a guess on our trivia thing and you're wrong, we'll still add you the airdrop. Everyone in this group right now can be invited to the airdrop.
Guys, just DM him and you guys will get an airdrop. That is awesome.
But only for airdrops, not for selling me stuff.
Airdrops, yeah. What is the? Can I ask what is the equivalent to at the launch price?
The launch for the airdrop or for what's the launch price? Clarify for me.
The airdrop. So let's say I'm not sure what you intend to launch the token at what price, but if you do an airdrop, what does that equate to with the initial price point?
We're waiting to see how many people apply to it, because if we only get 10 people, they'll get the bulk of it. So it's not a locked in number yet because we're making up a contest right now, which you guys are the first ones. And so we want to make sure everyone who's here gets rewarded by getting to participate in the airdrop.
That is awesome. That is awesome, guys. Yeah, so make sure you solve the code and guess what the burn schedule is. You get a chance to win $100 worth of tokens. But only that, you guys will also be entered into an airdrop as well. So a lot of giveaway. That's actually a great way to build community and get the community involvement. So I think it's a great strategy.
And there's one more thing. Anyone who will DM me and tell me any song that Elon Musk WifHat sings in our fun zone, tell me any song that he sings, DM me with that, and I'll send you some tokens.
Awesome, brother. And DM me the detail just a quick recap on that, and I'll post it on a pin
Oh,
after the
great. Yeah, I will. Totally.
yeah, yeah,
Thanks
100%.
for
And we'll leave
offering
it
this.
on. Yeah, and we'll leave it on. Oh yeah, 100%, brother. As long as I think you guys are doing actually, this is actually a very fun token, and you guys are not greedy. As you guys can see, it's only 100 sold. Soft cap is 25. 100 sold, it's an equivalent to like 13,000 guys, and half of that's going to LP. So that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. So I don't think it's gonna last for 7 days. As the team plan to do a pre-sale for 7 days there, but sounds good. Anything that we need to know about a tokenomics, brother? Like for us, you guys are gonna any intention on renouncing the contract, etc.
That's already been done. We've renounced the contract. We have control of the token supply still, but the contract is completely renounced. There's nothing we can do to it. And that's part of the audit. When we talk to the auditors, we ask them ahead of time, what do we need to do to get the best audit score possible? And they told us ahead of time, do these things so you can get the best audit score possible. So we did those things. Everything is renounced. There's nothing we can do with it.
Nice. So the contract's already renounced as well, and the team is Doxxed is audited. So I mean, with having a renounced contract, you don't really have to audit the contract. But it looks like the team went above that to actually audit the contract and renounce it as well. So that's great.
And in case you have new people in here, like when I first heard that term, I didn't know what it meant. Just in case you aren't aware what renounced contract is, when you build the contract, you have control of everything. You can change things, midstream. You can go, we want to do this instead. You can't do that with renounced contract. We can literally change nothing about the contract. We can't, in the middle of it, decide we want to have, 10 trillion tokens. Can't do it. You also, you can reduce tokens by burning, but we can't change the way the contract works at all with this renounced. So a lot of times when you see negative things in the news about cryptocurrencies, because people go behind the scenes, change stuff out, nobody notices it, and all of a sudden, hey, what happened? So we renounce everything to give people confidence that it's a good project to work with.
Exactly, and I've seen it before, right? And people revise the contract, whether to change the taxes on it and what percent is going to developers' wallet, etc. Right? And so with the renounced contract, you don't have the capability to change anything, so it's pretty much done. Like nobody
Yep.
can even go contract, so 100% safe, which is great. So there's no tax on this. The contract's renounced. The team is KYC and is audited. I mean, I think you guys took all the necessary steps to ensure that it's safe for the investors. So I think that's great.
We'll make it as safe as we can anyway.
Say that again, brother.
So we make it as safe as we can anyway. It's cryptocurrency, so you know that. But we try to pull out, every chance of make sure everything is as safe as possible, and that people have confidence to go with us and have a good time.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's a crazy, crazy, crazy space that we're in. But that's all you can do is just take all the necessary steps to ensure, or at least, to tell the community that they're committed to the project and they're doing everything they can to build that trust for the community. And I think the team has done that here.
Well, six months from now, I want people to be saying, "Hey, I bought EMWif when it was 1/100th of a penny."
Right? No, I think this is a great narrative, man. I love, like, if you guys pay attention to the hat narrative, and it's not been well built. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the projects are literally one damn picture with a hat. You got Maya. I'm serious. I mean, you guys look at those websites. Literally just a Maya with the hat, ship with the hat. Literally one damn picture, and it just blows up. I've been actually following this narrative for a long time. So you guys have put in a lot of time. I'm not sure how Hussein got paid, but that's a great ass website that you guys did.
He's my partner in the project, so he'll get paid when we get paid.
That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, brother. Anything else that you want to talk to the community about?
Really, just it's an exciting project, and I appreciate you guys having us here. It's all about fun. Want to make sure that anyone who's helping participate, go on your Twitter and repost that stuff and tag us. We have some more contests coming too, so pay attention to that. I will send you summary of the contest stuff we talked about. That way everybody can claim it. And the idea is we want you to claim the contest. So don't be shy. If you guess wrong, we'll still put you into the whitelist and get you in the airdrop. We're having a lot of fun with the token, and be sure to go check out the Fun Zone. That's really where we're at with showing this is meant to be a fun project. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the messages, and we'll address those.
And what about the time frame? Let me know. Send me a DM on the time frame. When do the community needs to send you, to participate in this airdrop, the contest as well? You but for the durations of the pre-sale, or what are you thinking?
No, I want to make it short term so people don't forget, because you put it on the back burner and nothing happens. So let's give it 24 hours. So this same time tomorrow it will expire. It is currently 11:50 in California.
Sounds good, and I'll direct my team to continuously forward that to the room, so that way it's in the front of the room, so that way people are aware of that as well.
Yeah, as soon as we finish this call, I'll send you that summary. That way you can put it back out so everybody has a chance to participate.
Awesome. Well, Serge, it's been a great chat, brother. I mean, you guys done everything you guys could to ensure the safety of the project. Very well put together website. I think Elon is a great character. I'm surprised there has not been one Elon with a hat yet. It's considering how big the narrative is.
So, are there any questions from the group?
Oh yeah, let's go to the questions here. So let's go back into the room, and you know what? Why don't you pick? If you go into our the channel there, Serge, and you go into the comments section, and why don't you pick a questions? I think we have tons of questions there. So why don't you pick a question and I'll pick a questions. And I don't think we have time to answer all these questions, but why don't you pick one and I'll pick one as well? Maybe.
And what I'll do after this call, I'll go through there and answer any questions we didn't address.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm gonna go back into the main group, right?
Yeah, go to the main group, not the chat room, but under your banner. So we direct them, because so that way everything is together. So if you click on the comment section and you scroll towards the end, and so you see a lot of questions on there.
Well, let's see if I can figure this out here. Mm-hmm. So Telegram is new to me in this strategy. So I'm still figuring things out. Hussein will constantly nudge me in the right direction because I'm not used to doing Telegram. He's like, no, brother, you gotta do this way. No, brother, you gotta do this way.
So are you in
you
see your banner?
Why don't you pick two questions for me, since I can so that way I'm not holding the call up to try to find out questions.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I like this one. Okay, from etc. It says, how do you plan to contact Elon Musk and convince him to wear a hat?
All right, so we've been trying that, actually. I mentioned we poked the bear, and we have a strategy of every time Elon posts something, we'll post on it and comment, not just comment on what he's posted, but Hussein will crank out a picture that kind of fits in with what he's saying. So any chance we get that we can post with Elon and encourage it. So I've got an interesting strategy after the pre-sale. We're going to send him a cease and desist letter. And the cease and desist letter will say this: Dear Mr. Musk, we understand you've been using the likeness of our copyrighted property on your face. We hereby request that you discontinue using our copyrighted property. If you fail to do so, we will come and confiscate all of your rockets and your cars and your little house that's in the factory. Or if you just wear the hat and say hi, we're happy.
I love it, bro.
Obviously, it's a prank. It's funny. We'll see if you respond to it.
Do you just make that up, or you actually?
Oh, it's written out.
Like
it's already.
Oh, really?
It's scheduled to go out after the pre-sale.
I love it, man. I thought you just made it up, like right at the top of your head. That's awesome. Love it. All right, one more question from him. What evidence do you have that this project is real and it's not a joke and or a scam?
Well, you can check our KYC, you can check our audit, you can check all of our socials, and frankly, anybody can do social media. I don't discount that. But if you look at the structure, and we have a lot of stuff going on. Click on all the links you see for our project. There's a lot of stuff going on. So if you go on Pinksale, anywhere else you see, there's scams and rug pulls constantly. So we've set it up in a way that it's really not possible. Like I said, 51% of the raise for this goes back into the liquidity pool, and that's locked. And the balance of it goes back into marketing. And again, if you look at the cost of launching a project, if we raise our well, I'm confident we will. When we hit our maximum cap, we will just break even after the amount of money we spent already for marketing and for setup and contracts and everything else. So we're off to the races. This has not been a one and done project. I've been working on this, for the past 4 years, not just this product, but the whole structure. So we're easily accessible. The KYC, if you don't know, go to Cyberscope it's in the link. Click the Cyberscope link. It says very clearly, if we KYC and they do a rug pull, we will disclose their identity to the public. So basically, I would be personally blasted, my team would be personally blasted in public media for ripping you off. That's a big deal.
It is, and you know the team did audit it, but also KYC. But on top of that, renounced the contract. So, I mean that's as safe as it gets, as you can do to ensure that it's safe. Actually, I do have another question. This is actually a good question that we did not touch on. So, from Tuo Same here, he says, can you explain the decisions to lock liquidity for a year and how that benefits the token holders? A year, that's actually great. So yeah, let's talk about that. That's something that we missed there.
Yeah, that's actually really good. So it's easy to put liquidity in for, and if you look at a bunch of projects, you'll see liquidity is locked for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or whatever it is. But the liquidity makes sure that you can always transact the token. So if we lock liquidity for 60 days, we can pull the money out and tank the token. So we locked it for a full year. That way, you have a full year of getting this token going, getting feet under it, and really getting it rolling before we can move that liquidity. And after a year, if we need that for marketing, okay, we can use it. But if a year from now we need to pull liquidity out for marketing, we didn't do a very good job with this token in the first place. So the whole reason for doing the 1 year liquidity lock is to give security to the investors that it's there. The money's not going to be pulled out next week or next month or even in 6 months from now. If you go to Pinksale, look at all the projects, and look at ours first, of course, hit the buy button. And anyway, so you'll see many products either they don't have any liquidity at all, or they have limited time liquidity.
100% true. Actually, a lot of meme coins, they usually, what developers usually do is that they will test out how the projects, will be received in the community, and based on that, they will slowly extend the liquidity. The reason for that is because they're able to have access to LP and put money out if the project doesn't go well. Right? So what that means is that they're not very fully committed to the project, right? I don't like that. There was actually a project that came up to us recently, and they have a 1 month LP. I had to turn them down because that 1 month LP, it doesn't fly with me, right? So at least 6 months at least, but this project has a year LP. So what that means is that they cannot do anything with the LP for a year. So that's commitment. 1 year in the crypto is like 5 years, right? So
it's like dog years.
Right. So
DogWifHat years.
Yeah, so 1 year is actually that's a long time for a meme token. So that shows that the team is committed. One last question I'm going to take here. It says, what is the long-term vision, if there is any? So I guess what he's trying to say is, I know it's starting out as a meme token, but is there any kind of plan if it does well, you guys plan to expand beyond that, or?
So we have a larger structure that we're not going to get into because I don't want to distract from the token we have here. But I didn't spend the past 4 years to create a meme coin that we're launching now. I spent the past 4 years building something else. We're not going to really address it because I don't want to distract from the token that we're talking about today. But the intent is longevity. I don't want to spend time and energy of myself and my team and the community on something that goes away in a year. I expect that Musk will be around for a while, and the token will last as long as he does, probably longer. I mean, God forbid, if he died all of a sudden, the token might blow up. So I'm not wishing that on anybody, obviously, but there is a long-term plan. We're just not going to discuss it right now because I want to focus on today's plan.
Right, and you see that with other tokens as well, right? Meme tokens, just kind of like Shiba Inu or Doge, right? They started just like a meme, but as it evolves, right, it's a natural progression, right? And both the biggest meme coin, they built their own swap, etc. Right? So now you have a lot of developers actually build on that. So it's a natural progression, right? So, yeah. So ultimately, I mean, if the project gets to like 1 billion, then of course a team, it's just a natural thing to do, right? You just have to adjust and adapt accordingly. So,
yeah, we have a lot of behind the scenes stuff going. We'll announce it as it comes.
Awesome. Well, Serge, it's been a great AMA. Great chat.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments. I will go through and address any comments that I can find in the chat, and you can check there. I'll also send you the information for the little contest we're having, which is good for now 23 hours and 50 minutes. And if you DM me with your answers to the contest, we'll send you some tokens, or if you want, we'll send you an NFT from our project, which, oops, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. So thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate you. Let me know if you have anything else, but don't send me any requests to buy stuff like, shills and stuff. We got all that we covered.
Do not send him naked pictures, okay? Just keep that to yourself.
Well, on the other hand. Thanks a lot. If you have more questions, hit me in the comments.
Unless you're a really hot female, then maybe he may accept that. Which is very rare in this crypto space. All right. Mike,
all right, thanks a bunch.
Mike, you have anything, Mike?
Oh, Mike, go ahead.
Nothing for me. Really enjoyed that. It was a great AMA. I'm just kind of getting back to sitting down in the house here, Serge. So really looking forward to seeing your pre-sale kick off here, and I don't expect it to be on for very long, honestly. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you much. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you as well.
Guys. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So actually, we're gonna pick a random person here to win some tokens, $20 worth of tokens. So you want to pick one, Serge? You want to pick any random person on here?
Let's see. I'm gonna scroll. How about M&M's?
M&M's. All right, M&M. Congrats. All right, guys. So when I open up the room, and I'm gonna post a recap of the giveaways and all the things that Serge mentioned there, you guys have a chance to win some tokens. And also on there's also the TG link. Make sure you guys join the TG as well. And we'll go there, and Mike's gonna pick, or myself's gonna pick a $10 worth of tokens as well for a winner there. And we'll also, I know there's a lot of questions, but you guys go there and ask questions as well. Okay, join the TG. Give a nice, meaningful feedback. Do not spam. Do not go crazy.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just a good, meaningful feedback, right? Join the TG, and we'll go there, pick a winner as well. Let's do a random number too, okay? So we 1 to, I'm not sure how many listeners right now, but let's do 1 to 200, 5 guesses only. 1 to 200 when the room's open, okay? 5 guesses only, and you guess it right, we'll send you a $10 or 15. Let's do 10 because we do 20 here already. So let's do $10 worth of tokens as well, and that's from us and the team. All right, guys. Serge, thank you so much, brother, and we'll chat soon. I'll be over there.
Thanks much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, one last thing. One must always remember to wear one's hat.
Yep.
Take good care.
All right, guys.
Take care.
It was a fun chat, actually. I'm glad that we're open to memes now, Mike, because it's fun. I don't have to read 40-page paper. So
Oh man, some of them has been upwards of even 70 pages. I really enjoyed that one. It sounds like a great guy. He's from the United States, over on the West Coast near you as well. So, I see this one doing really well.
I think so. I think this one is gonna do well. I don't know. I think the energy is there. The website is very well put together. They've taken all the necessary steps, launching renouncing the contract, the audit and KYC as well. And on top of that, the pre-sale is not the hard cap is 13,000 guys. That's a small hard cap. 25 soft cap. So no matter what, they will launch this project.
Yeah, I mean it's even anybody who's from an area that can't get a whole lot of money. He even lowered the initial buy-in to a 0.25 SOL. So it's very affordable to get in on this pre-sale if anybody's interested.
Yeah, that's like $25. I mean, maybe a little bit more with depending on the sold price, but it's like $25 to get in. So all right, guys. Well, it's been a great chat, and I think he's DM me with the information there. I'll pin it. I'll pin the contest. You guys DM him. There's a lot of chance to win some tokens there, and yeah, and the room will be open 1 to 200, 5 guesses. What's the number, Mike? What number do you want to as the winner?
I'll send you a DM on that.
Sounds good. Oh, you don't want to announce it here?
Oh man, that'll be a really short winner. Everybody's gonna pick the same number.
All right, guys, it's been a great chat, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, and I see Hussein in the chat here as well. So I just want to give you a shout out, Hussein, too. Great job on that website as well. I was looking through it as the chat was going on here. So good job with everything, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, guys. See ya. Bye.